again, it's Dr. Ryan with Straight Up Spine and Posture. We're continuing with our home care series here. Some of the equipment that we use in the office to do self-release with patients, working on muscles and things like that. We've had a lot of questions, so we're going to go over those. So we've done the Theracane already. This is video 2. We're going to talk about these 4-inch play balls. These were popularized by someone several years ago, and since then they've kind of taken off. So it's a great size to fit in particularly the glute area, where something like a foam roller simply would not fit because of the length of it. Foam rollers were originally made for IT band release, and they weren't made for anything else. So everything kind of you see with tons of techniques with foam rollers and stuff like this is kind of made up. So this one really does a good job of getting into there, and that's chiefly what we use it for. So I'm going to kind of demonstrate briefly how we use this. We've got a full video on the other YouTube collection of how to do it in a little more detail, but I'll kind of briefly go through here. So basically what we want to do is we're going to take this ball and we're going to put it in our glute. We're looking for kind of the top corner, the glute medius, that kind of area. And then basically we're just going to do a variety of stretches where we either use it to get into the side of the hip and just use pressure, kind of like a trigger point technique. We can do some movement on the legs, so I'll use some rotation to get like a stretch of the piriformis and things like that, the glute med. And then we could do basically a clam, lateral leg raise. You could do your classic figure 4, get in there and work it like that. So a lot of the things that you'll see on a foam roller it's really similar to. It's a bit more forgiving, so it's not quite so brutal as some of the harder balls, or lacrosse ball is sometimes too focused. So this is almost the perfect ball for doing hip release, and they're really handy. So this is a good one. Again, it's a 4-inch play ball. We have these, we sell for a few bucks in the office. They can get pretty ridiculously expensive online, like $15. That's ludicrous. So try to find a cheap one. They're nothing fancy. They work great. We'll continue the series next. We'll talk about lacrosse balls.